Good day, traders. Once again, you're welcome back to my channel. This is GJ the Analyst. So we are here back again in another video, guys, that is really going to be mind-blowing. You guys are going to get a lot of benefits from this video. Of course, you guys know that I drop videos, not only just videos, but I give us things that will also help you guys when you implement them to become a better trader. So I'm back again with another exciting video because I read through the comment and I saw a lot of people telling me to do video on this and that, and which I'm doing a video on that, regardless of I've done video on that before, but I think I'm going to be doing another video to expand more on that particular course which I did before, or the video I did previously about that. So in this video, guys, we are going to be learning about a particular asset which I know many traders have been asking me, how do I really understand this asset? Okay, so they'll be telling me it's far different from other assets, which is the boom and crash. Okay, so we are going to be talking about the boom and crash assets. All right, now there is something you need to really understand when it comes to trading the boom and crash. Okay, they are one of the assets that basically are different from other assets. Okay, they are basically different from other assets. So the boom and crash assets, or they are things that as a trader, remember all these things are under synthetic. I know for those of you that don't really know majorly or don't really understand synthetic assets, okay, you can go and check so you understand more about synthetic assets. So the boom and crash, they are quite different from other assets. Okay, so I'm going to give us in this video, guys, I'm sure I'm going to give you every detail thing you need to know about boom and crash. So when you are trading the boom and crash asset, you can easily spot out and understand about the market. Okay, so you can easily tell actually what is happening, or when you hear a boom and crash, you can easily define or know what is actually going on the boom and crash asset. So we are going to talk about that, guys. So when I started, let me give us brief about what when I started trading. So when I started trading, I saw boom and crash. So boom and crash was one of the first assets I started trading with. Although it was not that easy because I learned about boom and crash when I was still trying to learn about other assets. But I started boom and crash and I began to understand, because initially I never understood what everything about boom and crash. So I took time to study boom and crash asset and made some findings that made me arrive to this I'm about to show you guys. Okay, now let's talk about that. If you look at here, we said the boom and crash assets are different from other assets like the volatilities. Okay, so the movement of boom and crash, you can't compare with volatilities. Okay, so volatilities, if you check, you see their spread and how they move. Okay, so you cannot compare them with boom and crash. Now reasons is because, now let me give us a breakdown. Now if you look at this, now let me give us some write-ups which I made here. But see that the boom, we have what we call the spike, and now talking about the boom. Okay, so let's start with the boom asset. All boom assets you know about. So we have what we call the spike and the ticks. Okay, so in boom and crash, we have what we call the spike and the tick. So boom means what? To spike to move upward, which the buy, which is the buy. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how this. So just make sure you stay to the end of this video. And please, if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please smash the like subscribe button and also like this video, and also make sure you also share this. Okay, guys, please make so that other people can also be a beneficiary of this. Okay, guys, and also if you're new to our channel, please subscribe and to help this channel grow. So guys, let's continue, guys. So now if you look at this, now I said to spike, the boom means to spike upward, and that is which is the buy. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, now why the sell means what? To take the ticks. Okay, selling boom means the ticks. Okay, to catch the sell or to catch the ticks in booms. Now we talk about why that of the crash means to move down. That is crashing. You guys know what is crash, to something to move down. Okay, now we talk about the crash, it means that to catch the spikes. Okay, so when I say I'm catching a spike on the crash, simply means I'm selling. Okay, now when I say I'm taking a buy on the crash, it means I'm taking the ticks. Okay, so don't misunderstand this, guys. So when I say I'm taking a buy on the boom, I means I'm taking the buy. That is what this explanation is all about. So, but when I say I'm taking the sell on the boom, simply means I'm taking the ticks. All right. Now, okay. So now you must understand that in as much as they are all from the same family of the boom and crash, they have different characteristics. Okay, guys. Now this is very, very important, which I'm going to also show you guys. Now the boom and crash, they have different characteristics in as much as they are all from the boom and crash family, okay, but they are not they have different characters, okay, different characters, different behavior, and different market and movement. Okay, that is why it's important as a trader, if you are going in for the boom and crash, make sure you learn to study their movement, how they move, their character, their behavior. Okay, I don't tell this to traders. If you are going in for an asset or you want to learn an asset, you must study the character of that asset, their behavior of that asset, and everything they do, so you can become good at it. Okay, so when you are good at trading the boom and crash, if you understand how the boom and crash works, definitely you can trade it. Okay, so just like the same thing with other assets. And I want to also correct that impression where you see some traders saying they only take the ticks, they only catch the spikes, they don't buy. Sorry, they don't, let's say for the boom, they'll tell you they only catch spikes, they don't go for the sell. And why you hear some traders telling you that they only sell crash and they don't buy crash, okay? Or you hear some traders vice versa. Some will tell you they only buy crash, they don't sell. While some will tell you they only buy, they only sell boom, they don't buy. Now, what I'm going to show you guys that in this my video, I will teach you how to trade all, because if you are saying you only catch spikes, what if in a situation whereby the market is on a very, let's start with a boom. Let's say the market is on a very nice selling market, okay, or a very nice selling trend. What will you do? Because you say you don't catch spikes, then you are because you say you only catch spikes, so you allow the sell, even if all the sell that the market give, you just begin to wait in the such kind of scenarios. Now, why I said is very good, important as a trader is that what? Learn to trade the both. Okay, learn to catch spikes. You cannot say you are learning an asset, you are only learning one aspect of that asset. No, you must learn to trade the both. If you are going in from boom and crash, make sure you learn every aspect about it. Like for me, I don't have any one I don't trade. The boom and crash, I catch both the spikes and both the ticks. So depending on the direction of the market trend, depending on what the market present to us. All right, now let me show you guys an example of what we just talked about so far. So now if you look at this guys, now you can see this is crash 500. Now we want to talk about the spikes. Now can you see this? Don't mind the color, just follow what I'm showing you guys. Okay, let me use a pointer. Now can you see this guys? All this that happened here, sorry, all this is at the spikes. Okay, you can see how the market was just spiking, moving down. This is a spike selling. Okay, so this is spike. This is what I'm talking about, guys. So I told you guys that with a spike on what is it called, crash, the sell means to catch the spike. Okay, I told you guys that the sell means to catch the spike. The sell means to catch the spike, guys. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So can you see this now? So all these movements, look at this. This is a spike. Okay, all these like this, they are all spike. So when I'm catching a spike on this, now I'm selling. Okay, and I'm catching a spike on this market like this. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm selling. Okay, now don't forget that. Now if you look here, when I'm buying, because this is a buy. Okay, now this is a buy on this market here. So you can see that we got a buy on this market around this point here. So can you see we have a buy here? So this is a buy, guys. So when I'm catching the buy on this market here, that is to say I'm taking the ticks. Okay, so this is the buy and this is the sell. So when I sell crash, okay, When I sell crash, I am taking the spike. That's what it means. And when I buy crash, I'm buying the ticks. Okay, it's very easy, guys. So I'm going to show you guys how that can be done. Okay, now with a simple way how you can trade the boom and crash. So but just make sure you follow me as I show you guys all the things you really need to know. Okay, so now let's go back to the booms. Okay, now let's have the booms. Let's have the booms. Okay, so let's take one of the booms assets. Let's take one of the boom asset. Okay, so okay, there's the boom 1000. Okay, let me take boom 500. So what's up, guys? Now we are here. Okay, now okay, so guys, look at this now. So if this is boom 500. Okay, now guys, if you look at this now, if I'm able to take if I take the sell now, if I'm selling boom, because this is a sell, so if I'm selling boom, any of the booms, either boom 1000 by boom 500, boom 300, when I'm selling the boom, I'm taking the ticks. Okay, so I can say I'm taking the what? The ticks. Now if I'm buying boom, now this one is the sell, which I just show you guys. So now let's look out for the buys. Okay, let's look out for the buy scenario. So let's look out for the buy scenario. Okay, guys, so you can see now if I'm buying, this is the buy. So if I'm buying this now, if I'm buying this, I can tell that this is a what? I am catching a spike. So because you can see, so if I'm buying this now, if I say buy boom, simply means I'm catching the what? A spike. Yeah, okay. I'm catching a spike. Now I want to tell you guys this: when it comes to trading spikes on the boom and crash, okay, I believe this is one of the parts I really need to tell you guys. So when trading spikes on the boom and crash, now there's something to know about it, that it's not really easy because it requires waiting. There are times that you are going to wait for spike, and unfortunately the spike might not come. It might delay sometimes. That is why most times many traders don't trade the boom and crash. Okay, many traders don't like, because most especially when it comes to catching the spikes, it's very easy to take the ticks. This sell, yeah, it's very easy, okay, to take it, because you know what it means by tick. As this candle is moving, as it's ticking, you are making money. As it's ticking, you are making money. Okay, now but it's not easy when it comes to catching the spike. Okay, now just take for example this spike that just happened currently now. Okay, so I'm going to explain, guys. Just follow me, guys. You will enjoy this. Just follow me. Now this spike that happened here now, do you believe or do you know that many traders have been waiting for long to catch the spike here at this point where it just spiked currently now? Yeah, around this point here. Okay, many traders have been here waiting for this spike to come, and which the market just did and gave the spike, nice spike here right now. So after this spike, guys, do you know that a lot of traders have been waiting to catch this spike after this candle, this sell? Most times it's not easy. Sometimes it can even give you on a long drawdown before you get the spike, okay, or before you catch the spike. But I'm going to be showing you something that will help you guys when you are trading the boom and crash. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys. I did this analysis on this boom 500. The picture is not there. I think I've deleted it also. I did analysis on this, and you can see now that it's respecting where I just put my buy on this, okay, which the market is currently buying at that point there. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did, okay, because this is a zone. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can trade the boom and crash with ease. If you're a beginner trying to understand boom and crash, I'm going to show you what to do and how to trade it. Now there are two things you need to know when you're trading the boom and crash. You must understand these things. Make sure you follow what I'm saying. Now, identifying what the trend of that market, okay, either boom and crash, whatever boom or crash you are trading. One thing you need to know about it is that you need to understand the movement or the trend of that particular market. Now, it's easy for me to catch spikes, or let's say in a boom and crash, either you are buying spike, either you are buying boom, or you are selling boom. Sorry, you are selling crash. It's easy for me to catch spikes on them when I know the trend of the market, and it's easy for me to also sell the ticks when I know the trend of the market. Okay. Now looking at this now, this boom 500. Okay. Now if you look at this market, guys, I can tell you that this market was on a sell trend. Okay, can you see this now? The market has been selling. That is why it's easy at this point now. Okay, can you see that this market has been selling? See this, and it broke structure. Okay, so it gave this low. We have this low, and market made a new high. Okay, so just like that. So this high is lower than this, so we have a lower high. The same thing, this low is lower than this, so we have the lower high. Okay, the same thing applicable just like that. Okay guys, so it's very easy. Now when I see this, it's very easy for me to trade this market, because you know people say boom and crash is difficult. It's not difficult, it's just you not understanding what the market is doing or understanding the character of that market. Now if you look here now, this market actually is on a downtrend. Now when I say market is on a downtrend, what does it mean? The market is selling. So now the how should I put it? Now the advantage of you catching spikes high or buying at this kind of market that is selling is very low. You catch spikes quite all right, because you can see there are spikes that came out. The spikes that will come is not a spike that will change the trend. It's only a spike that will continue the market trend to the downside. Okay, because if you look at here now, you see that spike came, but the spike is like a pullback to continue this market trend to the downside. Can you see this? So this is just a trend continuation spikes. It's not as if the spikes will not come, but it's a spike to continue the market down. Hope you guys are following me. Now, this did not change the trend at all. Did it change the trend? No. It just continued the market trend to the downside. All right. Now, let's look at this, guys. This is what I'm actually talking about here. Now, this market is going down at this point. So, you can see spikes are coming, but the spikes are not that strong enough to reverse the market. And you can see, not until the market now came, I dropped this analysis, I missed the buy. Okay, now not until price now came to this support here, or this other block zone here, and now it's giving us a spike now. Okay, now this market is giving us a buy, so we have some minor resistance level here, which this market might spike to take out this level to push price maybe at this point here, or it might still take care to sell. Okay, because remember our trend, don't forget this, our trend is a sell market trend. So our spike here, we are just catching some market spike here. Okay, to continue the market trend. Now how do I catch a spike? Now let me come to how you can enjoy if you want to catch a spike on either the boom or crash, or let's start with the boom. If you want to enjoy your spike on the boom, okay, let me show you guys how you can catch spikes on boom successfully without any limitations. You can go down to lower time frames and also catch your spikes like that. Now this sell like this, now even if you are catching the the sell on the 1 minute, 15 minutes, you are safe because you have looked at the direction of the market here. I can even draw a trend line to show that this market is a downtrend. So you can see our trend line formation. So this is a clear indicator that, or indication that this market is a downtrend. So even if I'm catching spike is coming in, I'm selling, I can sell this market without fear. Now back to this, now how do you catch spikes? If you want to catch spikes on the boom, okay, now another thing that, guys, don't joke what I'm telling you guys, this is what I do. Now another thing again that will help you guys if you want to catch spikes on the boom assets, okay, or without boom or crash, always know the trend. Okay, now it's better off you use the higher time frame, like the 8 hours thereabouts. Okay, so to really mark out or identify the trend of this market. Now if you look at this, guys, now this market is at this point here. Now I have a buy market. Hold on, guys, sorry. I have a buy market here. Okay, so I have a buy market trend around this point here. So let me show you guys. Now if you look at this, let's identify the trend of this market. So let's go back, let's back test, okay, because it's not current. Let's back test. Now if you look at this, we can tell this market is pushing up. All right, so we have this move, we have this move from this point. The market size ranging, consolidating, push, went up again, came down and made this push here, came down again, okay, now give a buy. Now if you look at this, guys, you can tell that this market is giving a very nice bullish market, okay, because if you look at how price was moving, you can see how it took out liquidity here, came down, okay, now made this move. Now this is a high the market gave us, now came down again, okay, which I'm going to explain. Now this is a bullish market structure. Now the market, yeah, chances of you catching spike, like riding with a spike, is very, very high, okay. Reason is because this market is what is an uptrend market. You hear traders will tell you, I've got this spike, I've been on this spike doesn't want to spike. Why is the sellers? No, it's just that yes, I agree the fact that they can manipulate sometimes, but you need to have the bigger picture of the market. Just catching spike on only 1 minute time frame without looking at what is happening on the higher time frame, the chances of you having high wins on the spike will be less. That's why I usually tell traders, look at the bigger picture of the market. Now with this, now I can tell this market is buying, so I can catch spikes as I want to, because I know the trend is a buy trend. The market is pushing up, okay. Now let me show you guys something. Now this market is on a buy. Now let's say I want to get in for the spike, okay. Now this market is past, so it's a previous data, a past market, so but I want to give you guys an example of what I was actually saying, okay. So let me see if I can mark out this point here. Let me see if I can mark out this zone on this particular place right now. So let's see if I can do that, okay. So let's see if I can do that here. Yeah, let me see if I can. So let's see. Okay, so guys, let me pick that particular point here. Okay, so let me just pack. This is a support here, okay. Guys, this is a support where the market give. Let me bring my chart bigger, okay. So we have this, you can see here that we have a support here, which after the market consolidated and came and mitigate, we have another block here, which the market came and touched with this rejection. You can see this weak rejection here, which brought about the spike. Now let's see if I can get this place. Now look at the long spike from that point there. Let me okay, let me see if I can open that place or just highlight that place, okay. Sorry, okay, I think there's a misplacement, so let me use another one. Sorry guys. So I want to show you guys, so you go to lower time frame and see what actually I'm talking about, okay. So even if you are catching your spikes or you want to buy, the main thing is, even if you are buying or selling, always look at the bigger picture of the market, okay. Bigger picture of the market is very, very important. So we have this long spike market. Now let's go to, at least let's use the okay, let's say 30 minutes time frame. I can see that place, okay. So let's go, let's see if I can find that particular place, okay. So let's see if I can see that particular place on the 30 minutes, okay. So let's see, guys, I just want to show us something. As you can see, guys, can you see this now? Let me zoom out fully. Can you see how the market here is respecting this trend line I drew? Can you see? Can you see the market? Everything is going above the trend line. Yeah. So when anything that goes above the trend line simply means that market is a buy. Can you see? So everything is above it, so it's a buy. Now I'm looking for that place highlighted, guys. Okay, yeah. Guys, look at it now. Can you see this? Guys, can you see this? Now I can even catch a sniper at this point. Now I told you guys that, or I do say it, don't always look at the lower time frame. You can use the lower time frames as a confirmation or to catch sniper, but doing your analysis or top analysis on lower time frames, just one particular time frame, it's not ideal or it's not wise. Okay, now look at this now, guys. This zone, this is a zone, and you can see how this market at this point here we had consolidation, and market broke this minor support here. You can see with the sell. Now many traders will think this market still want to sell after that, because they can see, they will say it has created a lower high, this high, and market create another high, but not knowing that the market was really planning or preparing itself to give the main push to the upside. So can you see this now? At this point, look at, guys, can you see? Look at the spike. See how the market started moving. Okay, can you see this long spike? This spike alone, if you hold these spikes, this should be more than a day. If you hold this spike, guys, you will be in money. Look at, you just enjoy your spike. Look at any sell that was coming here. Can you see the sell was a retracement? Boom, it pushed up. Any sell that came here, retracement, boom. Any sell that came here, just like that, so just spiking up and up and up, just like that. Okay, now what happened to this drop here? As the market reversed, no, it just the sell that happened. Let's look at the higher time frame. So you see why I said that it's good or ideal as a trader to always look at the lower time, the higher time frame. Okay, now let's go back to our H4 time frame which we used. Okay, so let's see. Now back to our H4 time frame. Now can you see this now? Okay, now you can see that this market sell. Why did it sell from here? Look at why the market sold. Okay, now there was a resistance level at this point here. Okay, so there was a zone which is acted as a resistance. Okay, so this zone here prompted the sell in the market here. Sorry, so it prompted the sell. You can see that is why the market sold from there. All right, so you can see how the market, after this spike, see how the market sold. Now the sell was a retracement. You can see the market sell was a retracement. You can see that it did not break this level here. It did not break this zone here. What do you have next again? You can see now game came to mitigate this other block around here. Can you see? We have this other block around here. Okay, now look at what the market did. Came there because it was finding a support at that point in time. So the market had to come to this other block, gave a double bottom pattern. You can see rejection, and what do you see? See how the market started spiking. Now, if these are the secret I trade. Now, you can see my chart. I don't use indicators. I'm just showing you guys how I take my trades on this with price action. I don't use indicators. You can see here the market came to react to this resistance level here. Can you see? After reacting to this, what do we have? You see how the market drop, retraced. Okay, now this place should be your TP. Even if you are buying from here, ending the next high or resistance level, you should be out of the market. You can see then coming down, then waiting for buyers again. You can see I drew a trend line. I drew a trend line there, which is acting as a support. So when price retraces, it comes here, and you can see how it rejected here and starts spiking back to this place again. Yeah, to this resistance or this high here. Can you see, guys? Now, not until you can see here, this is where we now had market reversed. Okay, so market now started reversing at this point here, where it now broke this trend line. So you can see market broke this trend line, we test this trend line, we had a change of character from there. Now, I usually say this, the higher time frame will give you the clear picture of what you want. Now you can see that this is where the market started selling from. That is where we have this ourselves. We are selling this market right now massively. Okay, so that's of actually what we are getting in the market. So this is a very, very easy, guys. If you understand how it works, trust me, you can make money trading these assets. Okay, you can make money trading this. So I will show you guys the aspect of the crash. but I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm going to show you guys how I trade the crash. The same thing applicable to the crash as well. So there are two I'm going to show you guys so you understand everything about the boom and crash, because our goal is to make sure that you guys understand how the boom and crash works. Okay, so let me show you guys about the boom and crash, the crash aspect. Okay, now let's go to the crash. We are going to pick one of the crash assets, then I will just give us a breakdown. Sorry, so we're going to use one of the crash assets, whichever crash asset at all. So we're going to be using it to explain what I want to show you guys. So then pick one of the crash assets. Okay, so let me go with crash 300. So like I told you guys that this boom and crash, they are all from the same family. Okay, they are from the same family, but they are not, they don't have the same characters. Okay, they don't have the same character. Why did I say so? Is that if you study the character of boom, now to my own level of understanding, look at their movement. Okay, they both have spikes and ticks, but their movement, like this crash 300 now, before there's something I observe, is personal observation. That is why I told you you can make your own research as well. Now, one thing about this asset is, before it tends to, is an asset that does not quickly, even if it wants to spike, or if let's say the market wants to buy. Now take a look at an example of this. Now this is what I will use this illustration to explain myself. Now this market was at this point here. Now we have a very good buy here on this crash 300 here on this zone. Okay, now the market was buying, but look at, it was buying, but now spiking. Like look at the spikes here. It was not creating spikes. Normally that is how this crash 300 works. That is how it usually do its own thing. Now it will be creating spikes to scale buyers out. Okay, it's at this zone, but you yourself will be like, what is actually happening to this market? Like, am I wrong? But you are not wrong. It's just that is the behavior of the market. So many traders will have get out of the market, but those that understand how this crash work or crash 300 work, they will remain there and hold still. Okay, another thing again you need to know about crash 300, that it's more volatile than other assets. Yes, it's more volatile than other crash. I mean to say, it's more volatile than other crash, because the 0.5 lot size on crash 300 here is very, very big. Okay, crash crash 1000 can use 0.02, but this one here cannot use 0.02 lot size. Okay, so the lot size for it is 0.05. But what we do as a trader, because if you use that kind of lot size on your account, you will blow your account. Yes, maybe before this spike, that's what I'm saying. Maybe before this spike now, which I'm taking the spike now, before this spike comes, you will have blown your account already. Okay, you will have blown your account already because of that lot size. But if you're able to reduce your lot size, which that is what I do mostly, if I want to trade this asset, or I give a signal to my student, we will reduce the lot size, opening 0.055, close with 0.50, then we have 0.05 as the minimal lot size. And if we reduce it again, okay, because this asset, if you don't really know how to reduce or work on your lot size, or you just trade it blindly or anyhow, you can blow your account. Yes, it's capable of blowing your account. Okay, now that is why I said they are all from the same family, but have different characteristics. Okay, the same thing from boom 300 as well. Okay, we have lot 1. Yeah, lot 1. So it's now less for you to reduce it, which we also do that too. So all these assets have their way of behavior. Now you can see this now. This market is buying, but now it's selling. Now do we have a trend here? Yes, we have a trend. Now let's go to, I will summarize with this crash 300, guys. So let's go to the actual trend of this market. Okay, let me use the daily time frame to open us up to see this market. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame. Let's go to daily time frame. Okay, all right. So okay, this is 8 hours time frame. Let me use the daily time frame. So let's use the daily time frame. Okay, guys. Now can you see we are on daily time frame on this market. Now if you look at this now, this movement of price, if you're not a trader that understands how to watch the market closely, you might be confused in the movement of this market. Now if you look here, we actually have a nice market giving a buy. Okay, we had a buy market structure moving around this point here. You can see we had a very nice buy market. Not until it's reversed, this market started changing after making this high, created equal highs here, and the market dropped. Okay, now break this structure here. Now came to this other block because there's another block here. There's another block around here. The market came daily order block and came to mitigate that block and started giving a buy. Guys, can you see? Follow what I'm doing. And after it gave a buy, now there is a gap here. Let me show you guys. We have some gaps, market gaps here. So which is there? Let me zoom out the chart. Okay, so let me zoom out the chart. So you can see that we have some gaps around this place. Let me highlight that place. So we have daily gap around here. So we had the daily fair value gap here, which the market is supposed to come and fill in that gap. The market came to fill in that gap here. So we have the daily gap around here. So you can see now this gap here, when price came here, guys, you can see that when price filling that gap here, we had a spike. Yeah, I think it had a spike which dropped the market to this point here. Now this was where we got the buy. Market came to this support here and started giving the buy. But it's not a reversal because if you look closely, guys, you can tell this market, what we are looking for is the sell. So we have this high here at this point. We have this place, and we also have this. Now look at where I marked my zone for spike. Yeah, because there's also a gap here, which the market now is giving a spike from now, currently where it is now. So we have a spike here, and also I'm also waiting for it. If it breaks above this zone, you can also get a spike around this point here again. Now you can get a spike around this point if it comes up here. Now another question again many of you might ask, is it good to catch a spike now, to catch spike currently on it? Yeah, yes, it's very good to catch spike currently on it, because if you look here, you have already gotten a rejection on this daily. So if you go to H4, you will see that we are having some spikes now. Currently the market is dropping, which I'm also on the spike. Okay, so you can see that we have market giving some spike here currently right now. Okay, now if we let's go to a lower time frame. So let's see 30 minutes time frame. Then we can also get that price is also giving. You can see that we also have spikes. Market is giving us some spike currently. Now look at what the market is doing. So we are getting spikes here. Okay, from this point now we are expecting market to give the drop down to, so excuse me, so we have some other blocks here on 30 minutes time frame, so which the market might want to push up back again. Okay, let me do this. So the market might want to push up back again around this point. So the market can come to this point, then make some pushback, then drop down again. But we have other block here, and we also have other block around this point here, and this again the last other block here. So this other blocks here might be ignored. The market might just push up back to retest this place here. That's what I feel the market might want to do. I want to retest this zone back then before the drop down. Okay, so if it does not do that, but two things is bound to happen. Either it comes to retest this zone and push down. We have other blocks here, so market might want to push down then before this final other block. But I feel all these ones might be ignored, then price might come to this one, then push up, then still go down if it wants to go down. Okay, so we can see that, and you can see this high. We have a CHOCH here, a change of character here that happened here. So this market took out this high, and you can see how the market now wants to, I believe it wants to sell, but it just needs to push up a bit then before it comes down. Okay, now if you are a trader that's looking for a sell currently at this market now, I will not advise you enter, because this might pull back. Okay, it might pull back to this point. Now if you didn't get sniper entry on this one, just wait for the market to pull back to here, this zone currently right now. So where the market is this way, we're waiting for it to pull back to this place, then before we can get the fall of the market. Okay, now if it does not pull back to this zone, so don't rush the market, just wait patiently and allow the market to do its thing. Okay guys, so I believe with these guys that you have been able to understand much of what I say about the boom and crash, so you can understand that the boom and crash is not an easy asset to trade. Okay, just then that many people don't spend time to understand how this market works. Okay, so make sure you go and watch this video, guys. We'll watch it again for better understanding. Okay, to help you understand more of what I just said about this during the boom and crash, guys. If you don't really understand, if you have a question you really want to answer again, guys, you can drop it on the comment section. I will be here to answer your questions. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for staying with this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share this video, guys. Thank you so much. We'll meet on the other side, guys.